Part 2. Hey guys, welcome back. So this video is going to be the part 2 or the second segment of the previous one we had, which is the face casting and getting our negative just so we can have our silicone head. So if you haven't watched the first part, I'm going to link it up here, so do well to watch it. Now for this part, we are going to be using our gel 10 silicone to cast our prosthetics. So the casing we did in the first video had a little bit of a problem, so we're improvising, and I'm using an empty carton to place my mold so I can pour in my silicone. So make sure it fits the mold perfectly and it is very stable. So I'm going to be mixing equal parts A and B of gel 10 silicone. We're using gel 10 silicone because it is very skin-like. The texture is very soft, just like the normal human skin. So that's what we're using. Remember, for our mold, we use the gel 40, which is very hard and strong. Once you're done mixing your pigments, then you gently pour in your silicone into your mold. So you're gently gonna go around. We're going to go into the mold in layers. So we're going to have the first part that is pouring in the first layer, would wait for it to cure, we'll pour in another layer, wait for it to cure, we'll pour in the third layer. You can pour in more and more layers of silicone depending on how thick you want it to be, but for this tutorial I use just 3 layers. So this is what it looks like after pouring in the first silicone. So you're going to turn and turn and turn while it's curing so you can get into every part of your mold. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like, just so you can see how I am spinning this. This is actually really stressful, but if I can do it, you can do it as well. So this is what the inside looks like. As you can see, there's silicone inside. So all I'm doing is I'm spinning this so that every part of the mold can have a grip of the silicone. So I did that 3 times. I waited for the first silicone bar to cure. I did it again, waited for it to cure, and then I went in with the third one and it cured. So this is how we have 3 layers of silicone inside our mold. So you can go ahead and fill in this silicone with anything you want to fill it in. You can use a foam, you can use, so there's so many things you can use, but for this tutorial I didn't want to fill in my silicone. I just wanted it to have like a mask look and max finishing. So I'm gently gonna cut out the edges because they are glued to the edge of my mold. So after cutting that out, I will gently pull and rip out my silicone. So here is our silicone prosthetic head. It still has a little bit of patches that needs to be fixed. So, and obviously we're going to go into the painting and coloring, but for this part I just wanted you all to see how to demold this perfectly so you don't make mistakes. So I hope you learned one or two as usual. So do not forget to drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next tutorial. And my next tutorial, I'll be teaching you and showing you how to paint your silicone and also how to puncture and fix in hair to your prosthetics.